Hello, good people. Thank you very much for tuning once again. Today, I'm so happy, guys, and I welcome you back to our channel today. Today, we are looking at Candace Owens talking about Kid Rock's incredible response to Bad Light. This is beautiful conversation, guys. So I just request you that if today is your first time here, press that subscription button so that next time you will be able to get these beautiful talks, guys. Let's get straight away and see what she has for us. Thank you.
Let's start with some actual men, some real modern day heroes who are taking a stance when they see something as abhorrent as Dylan Mulvaney, who is mocking women full time. He's an actor. He has always been an actor. And this, I think, is probably his greatest act. Well, I will tell you that Kid Rock did not like the fact that Bud Light decided to partner or sponsor, whatever it was. They created a can for Dylan Mulvaney, a special can to commemorate his 365 days of girlhood, 365 days of being a pervert, of desiring to dress like a little girl and have little girl experiences. And Kid Rock, after learning that Bud Light, which is a drink that he apparently likes, had partnered with him, did not just take a strong stance, he made an incredible video, and I would like to show you that video now.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today. Let me say something to all you and be as clear and concise as possible.
That is him shooting Bud Light cans in an open field.
Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch. Have a terrific day.
Just absolutely love that. When I saw that, I was like, yes, bring back manly men. Because you know what manly men do? They defend women. They defend women when they're being mocked. And that's exactly what Kid Rock is doing. And he is not the only person with the platform to take a stance. We also have Travis Tritt, one of the greatest voices in country music, who has decided not to just privately boycott Anheuser-Busch, which allegedly a lot of country music stars are doing, but he wanted to take a public stance, and he tweeted this. He tweeted, "I will be deleting all Anheuser-Busch products from my tour hospitality rider. I know many other artists who are doing the same. Other artists who are deleting Anheuser-Busch products from their hospitality rider might not say so in public for fear of being ridiculed and canceled. I have no such fear. In full disclosure, I was on tour sponsored by Budweiser in the 90s. That was when Anheuser-Busch was American-owned, a great American company that later sold out to the Europeans and became unrecognizable to the American consumer. Such a shame." And he has also responded to a user who asked for him to list all related Bud products by posting the logos of 30 beer brands that are associated with Anheuser-Busch, which is Budweiser, Beck's, Busch, Corona, Stella Artois. I mean, there's a ton of them, and you should go and pursue that because it's not just Bud Light that is under the Anheuser-Busch brand. And I do want to say this. He's exactly right in telling you the history of the brand. I was very shocked to see this because I know personally that the Anheuser-Busch family is extremely conservative. They are a family that is down in Missouri. I have a friend that used to date somebody in that family, and I was so miffed by this. I was just completely miffed. And I reached out and I said, what's going on? Like, how could they possibly say that this is okay? And she explained to me that they actually did sell off the brand some 8 to 10 years ago. And that's what's happened. And it begs the question, what is happening in these boardrooms? Like, I don't actually fundamentally understand how we could have such a small population of individuals, the trans community, right, that are having this much influence in pop culture. Like, what is the agreement that all of these corporations are coming to push this delusion, knowing fully well that the majority of Americans do not support this, the majority of Americans cannot relate to this? And you have to imagine that it is part of a larger conspiracy to take down America. That's the truth. There's a larger conspiracy at bay here to take down America. And what way to do this than to introduce elements that are so culturally corrosive, right? Culturally corrosive to family values and family principles, convincing children to ruin their bodies before they ever even have an opportunity to start a family of their own. These kids are not going to grow up and be fertile. Of course not. You're taking drugs to render yourself infertile for life, to chemically castrate yourself. And if you are a state and you want to reach and secure absolute omnipotence, then you must destroy the nuclear family. The nuclear family is the key and the recipe for success, individualism, and independence from the state. And this is obviously me just preaching to you about Karl Marx's writings and the Marxist philosophies. All right, guys, that is all the time that we have for today. You know that I have some very exciting exclusive content that has been a little bit delayed. Sorry, we're working on the set, but I have told you guys on Instagram, it's going to be a shot in the dark, which is the most important work that I think I've ever done as a mother. I'm just thrilled the Daily Wire Plus is going to pick this up. So they're basically going to get more of me. It's going to be an entire separate show, a second show, but it'll be available exclusively on Daily Wire Plus. We are T-minus maybe 2 weeks away from that premiering, so be sure to click the link in the description and subscribe right now. And also be sure to come back tomorrow because there will be, of course, a brand new episode. See you then.
Wow. I look at Candace talking about the nuclear family, and it brings into my mind the nuclear family as the fundamental principle of the society. And the fact that Candace is talking about erosion of the nuclear family, I think to some point Candace is talking something that is right, and maybe what she's trying to put across is the gospel truth. And you look at when the nuclear family is eroded, there is no independence in a society, because the nuclear family is the one that supports the society, and therefore the nuclear family values must be upheld, and this must be put in a place that is high and esteemed, even according to the principles of family. And if you look at the anthropology and the sociology, they define the nuclear family as the elementary family, as a group of people who are together based on parenthood and also partnership, and with the children that are identified with that particular family. Guys, I think this was a very wonderful discussion, and if today is your first time here, please press that subscription button and also the notification bell, so that next time you will be able to get wonderful videos like this. Thank you, and see you again. Bye bye.